play video games.
Yeah, buddy. Daddy's got to pwn some noobs. And when he's done, we'll go make a Lego airplane.
What's up, guys? Larry Legend here, and today is going to be my first actual real commentary about something, I guess, in general, other than like an update or where I'm going or a question and answer session or something like that. And you know, I got the idea for this from, well, okay, how would I back up here a little bit, because you guys are probably wondering what the fuck is he doing with ballistic knives out? Because I just thought the same thing. I was like, oh shit. No, I should give you the background of this gameplay in case my commentary bores you so much that you want to watch it. So, as you guys know, you know, I usually play with a team 95% of the time. And what happens is we run into people and they quit. You know, we beat them, we stomp them, whatever, they quit. I mean, hey, if I'm playing by myself and I get wrecked by a whole team once or twice, you know, I'm going to dip out and go pick up some of my buddies. But, yeah, so we decided to make this a little bit more difficult. So instead of, I think you guys have seen my dual scorpion video where we're kind of just messing around, or sniper or something like that. The whole point of this was, before you could actually use, you know, a real weapon, was you had to use your ballistic knife. 5 kills with a ballistic knife. Fail. Yep, watch. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You're gonna see that quite a bunch. But yeah, once I get my 5th kill with the ballistic knife, then I switch to my weapon to you know, go kill some fools and try to win the game. Now back on topic. Now that I'm fucking all over the place here. All right. So I was watching my boy Aplfisher's latest video, and he kind of did like a little Q&A session, and you know, he was gonna eventually get to his real topic, but he goes off on a tangent, which, if you guys know APO, he's good at it, and it's gorgeous. It sounds so good coming from his mouth, knowing that his throat is protected by that beautiful beard of his. But yeah, so he made a little reel, and he was talking about high school, and then he was talking about you know, kind of himself and a little bit of self-discovery, things like that. And then, so I figured, hey, what should I talk about? And I was like, you know what? I'll talk about my personality, this Pound Larry blood thing. Now it's all you know, it's all good fun on Twitter and stuff. I think it's hilarious, so that's why I use it. And as you guys know, that personality is kind of mixed in with the adult beverages that are partaken. And responsibly, of course. But no, I guess kind of how I came to be who I am and the person that I am. Now, you know, I was raised, I had good parents, you know, they provided for me and all that stuff, and kind of gave me the guidelines on what I needed to be a good adult and a responsible adult, and, you know, a semi-moral person. And one of the things my dad always taught me was, you don't ever be a follower, you be a leader. So you always make a choice, and you defend that choice. Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, whatever it is, you need to stick by that, you need to own that. You know, don't just be another lemming like, you know, 90% of the world, and when someone says jump, you jump, or you know, someone goes and jumps off the bridge, you know, that proverbial awful saying that I'm sure everyone's heard a million times, but it's true. You don't go and jump off the bridge just because someone else does it. You become your own person, you make your own decisions. And that's one thing that's always stuck with me. And, you know, my teenage years, I say early teenage years, 12, 13 years old, I really didn't get it as much. But when I started doing some dumb shit when I was growing up, you know, and I started seriously getting disciplined. I mean, when I'd get my ass beat, you know, I'd get a couple knuckle sandwiches right in my forehead to wake me up a little bit. I really started thinking through what I was going to do. And obviously you don't go into something that you know you shouldn't be doing thinking, well, I'm going to get caught. And if I get caught, can I own up to that decision? Well, that's what I did. So if I was going to go out, partying, underage, doing whatever, I'd know that at the end of the day, I'd have that ownership. And what that kind of led me to believe and kind of taught me how to be is that a lot of people don't like that. People don't like someone that's outspoken and, could generally give a shit less, pardon my French, give a shit less what other people think at the end of the day. Do I obviously care what my wife thinks about me or my son thinks about me? Yes. And what I'm talking about is random everyday people that aren't friends, that aren't family, that are just, Randy's sons, just whoever. I could give a fuck less what anyone else thinks about me. If I don't care about you, then I really could care less what you think about me. And that's kind of the way that, I live my life. And then, of course, if I have a couple beers, maybe it gets a little bit, it comes out a little bit stronger. But, no, I'm very outspoken, and I think what I think. And it doesn't mean that I'm right, but that's who I am. So, on your road to finding yourself and becoming yourself and growing up, and I'm not even grown up yet, okay? 27 years old, I'm still learning who I am and how I'm going to react in different situations. But I know my general guidelines, my baseline, my morals, and I try to follow those as much as possible. And I just kind of go where that takes me. So as you get out there and you start learning and going through different experiences, you choose what you want to do. If you want to go out and not do your homework or not study for that test, whatever, and you want to go out and party, hey, go ahead and do it. But know that you have no one else to blame for anything else that happens from that point on but yourself. Did you know that maybe if you go out and party that you're going to get busted, and then the cops get called, and then your mom's got to come pick you up down at the police station? No, you didn't know that. It's not the cop's fault. It's not really the person that called the cops. It's your fault because you made that decision. So as long as you go through and you decide and you make the choice on what you want to do, then I think you'll be all right. Because at the end of the day, when you're doing that, the only person, or the person that's going to judge you the hardest or judge you the most is going to be yourself. So I know you guys have heard me, talk maybe on the podcast or whatever. And if you don't know, I'm back on the podcast. So it's pretty goddamn awesome. But if you go home at the end of the day and you look yourself in the mirror and you look back at the certain things that might have happened in your day, and you look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm fucking cool with that. Like, hey, I'm going to sleep fine tonight. Then who else is there to judge you? No matter what happens, whether it's the smallest thing, the biggest thing, you go home and look yourself in the mirror and say, yep, you know what, that's cool. Now, if you go back and you're like, man, that old lady, she fell in the street there, and there was about 5 minutes before that bus was going to come and run her over. I definitely had time to go save her. Then you might want to spend a little bit more time reflecting, as they say. But as a general basis, general guidelines, that's like the best thing that I can tell you, is you be your own person. Whether you like sitting at home and playing video games, or you like going out and playing sports, or, you're a dude and you like designing clothes. I mean, it's kind of gay, but who the fuck am I to judge you, right? If you like it and you look at the end of the day, you look in the mirror and you say, hey, you know what, I'm cool. Then that's really all that has to matter here. So, on that note, end of the serious discussion. The gameplay is rounding up here. Don't have too much time left. I hope you guys stay tuned to the podcast, because we got a pretty big guest coming on this week. And do me a favor, let me know if you guys would like to hear me talk about the serious stuff, or you kind of just want to have a mix. Let me know if you guys even care to watch gameplay in the background. I mean, it's up to you. It's not my channel. It's your guys' channel, because it wouldn't be here without you. Who the fuck am I kidding? It's my goddamn channel. And if I look my channel in the mirror at the end of the day, and I'm happy with it, then I don't give a shit. So on that note, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm out. Peace.
That's how it's done. Good job, team. Ha 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 ha. Nubbies. Get poop.